The kids have shut out 7 opponents on the year, thanks in large part to their girl in the cage, Katie Schrader. The senior netminder in this Concrete Kids defense making it hard early on for the Rovers, and it wasn't until right as time expired in the first that we'd see our first corner. Jocelyn Morgan on the service, finding the stick of Lexi Causa, and the junior forward goes top shelf, giving Easton the 1-0 advantage at the end of the opening frame. Northampton did have a response, though, on a defensive infraction off a corner. The kids were awarded the penalty stroke. Kendall Aiello doing the honors, that one tying things up at 1 apiece with 9 to play in the second. We'd go through the final 9 of the half and another 7 into the third. Easton with more urgency in this second half. Off another penalty corner, Causa out to Maddie Hines, who sends a dangerous ball inside. That initially saved, but it's Aubrey Frazier on the rebound, putting it away for Easton's second goal as the Rovers now take a 1-goal lead. Causa will add to her total with 2:51 to play in the third. She takes on a few defenders before sending in the trickler. That just gets by Schrader. Enough for the score, giving Easton now a 3-1 edge at the end of the third. The visitors will add some insurance as time expires. Morgan notching her first of the day. A corner that comes right back to her. The deflection off the junior stick is good for the goal as Easton takes this one by a 4-1 final.
You know, honestly, like I said, it was not our best game. We felt like we were just kind of surviving out there and not really generating Easton field hockey like that we normally do. So, you know, we just talk about solutions. How do we fix it? How do we fix it in the moment so that if we're out there again in a different game and we have that same sort of chaos, you know, how do we find a solution to that earlier?
We tend to make things more complex than they need to be. So obviously keeping it simple. I think our intensity increased, like especially in the fourth quarter. That's like what made the difference for us. We figured out our spacing, and I think we were good after that.
The ever so important P's: possession, power, purpose, passing, positioning, and poise. It's those 6 simple steps that this Easton field hockey team lives by and hopes will also be the key to their success.
Coach really wanted us to just, keep it simple and really just focus on our positioning and our passes and just keeping it to simple hockey. And I think in the fourth quarter we got better at doing that.
Those are just simple things that you can control instead of like, oh, a ref making a bad call or a foul. Like you can control those P's, so I think that's why we use those.
On the scene in Northampton, I'm Cassie Schmidt reporting for the SC Network.